welcome to math. My name is Ms. Ramirez, and today we will review our previous math skills. So what we will be doing is we will read the math story swim lessons and log into STEMscopes to complete today's assignment. And this is important so we can see new numbers in various forms. So we're going to go ahead and review on different ways you can see numbers on word problems. So we have been seeing numbers in their digit form, which means that we have been seeing numbers like this. So there's other forms that you may see numbers. So one form that you're going to see a lot is in their word form. For example, if you see the digit 1, the number 1, you can see it in their digit form or in their word form. So this is how you spell 1, O-N-E, 1. So you can see in word problems, sometimes it says 2 balls, or sometimes it's written out 2 balls, which they mean the same thing, they are just written differently. This is digit form and this is their word form. Same thing for 3, so let's say you have 3 cookies. You can see 3 cookies. Okay, so you can see 3 cookies or 3 cookies. They're just written differently. So that is another form you can see numbers is in their word form. So for example, if we have 10 or 11, you can see 10 balls. We're going to use balls again. And then you can see the word 10 balls. Yes? Or if you have 11 candies, you may also see in a word problem 11 candies. So you just sound out how the word 11 sounds or how the word 10 sounds. So these two are the same, they're just written differently. You may also see some words such as more than, less than, equal, or the same. So if I have 2 groups, let's just say I have group A and group B, and let's say I gave them each some cookies. So this group has 3 cookies and group B has 2 cookies. So group A has 3 cookies and group B has 2 cookies. Who has more? Which group has more cookies? Group A, right? So group A has more than group B. So that's another way to say that group A has more cookies than B. Or less than. Let's see the word less than. So group B has less than group A because it has fewer cookies. It only has 2 and A has 3. So group B has less than group A. Or let's say that I gave both groups 3 cookies. So A has 3 cookies and group B has 3 cookies. So that means that they have the same amount. They have equal amounts. So they are equal or equal, the same. Alright? So now that you know different forms that you can see in different words, let's go ahead and read today's story. So for today's story, we're going to be reading swim lessons. Caitlin was excited to finally start taking swim lessons. When her family would go to the pool, she had to stay in the shallow end with her parents instead of playing in the middle of the pool with all the other kids. Soon she would be able to swim like the big kids. At her first lesson, she met some other kids who were taking lessons for the first time. There was a girl named Claire who was really nice. She was glad to have a friend in her class. Her swim teacher wanted her to jump into the water off the side. That was really scary. But Caitlin acted brave. She closed her eyes and jumped in. "Wow, that was fun!" she exclaimed. After a few weeks of swim lessons, Caitlin was ready to swim on her own at the neighborhood pool. Her parents were very proud of her for working so hard to learn how to swim. So, after this story, you're going to go ahead and go into STEM Scopes. So this is what STEM Scopes looks like in the app on ClassLink. And like the previous assignment you had on STEM Scopes, the skill quiz, for every question you can turn on this button and it will turn blue. And it's going to read you each problem. So you can go ahead and turn that on. And for your assignment for today, you're going to complete the swimming lessons spiraled review. So that is your assignment. You're going to go to STEM Scopes and open up the spiraled review swim lessons and complete the questions. I hope you all enjoyed today's math lesson.